And then there's like, here's the thing, right? I'm not necessarily, I'm just using this as a scapegoat. There is in fact a 7-hour video essay on YouTube about, Rachel's having a rough day. There was in fact a 7-hour video essay on YouTube about Pokemon Omega Ruby, and an exhaustive look at it is what it's called. I presume it's not a positive review because the games are actually not very good. But I'm kind of just like tired of seeing these really long video essays on YouTube. I'm not sure, like, I'm stuck between two camps, and Camp 1 is me thinking that, like, long content does really well on YouTube, and Camp 2 is me thinking that shorter content does well on YouTube, because people have shorter attention spans. And I'm not really sure which one of those is true, or maybe they're both true, and YouTube just has a really wide audience. That's probably what's actually true. But I'm just getting kind of tired of, like, seeing, you know, a 3-hour video about the entire history of balloons, and then people in the comments are like, wow, I can't believe this is a 3-hour video about the history of balloons. And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't think I'm smart enough to do scripted content. I'm just going to say that outright. To do scripted content, you actually have to, like, know what you're talking about and, like, prepare a script, right? I don't think I'm smart enough for that. But, like, when you do scripted content, you need to make it as concise as possible. That's why these videos are just a bunch of rambles. I'm just going to switch out to Charlie. I'm tired of getting my accuracy lowered. When you do scripted content, you need to have it be concise as possible, right? You need to make it be as short as possible. It's something I learned when I had some amateur script writing practice, which is, like, you need to try and make it, like, if something doesn't need to exist, you need to get rid of it or change it in some way. Every single line has to have a purpose, and I feel like, again, I haven't seen the video, I feel like there is no way that unless you're talking about every single route and every single trainer and what their differences are, I just don't think it is at all reasonable to have a 7-hour video about Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That seems really, really absurd to me, but again, it's my opinion. I mean, again, I haven't seen the video. I feel like it's better to have a few, like, very, very sharp points as opposed to, like, going through every last little thing, but, you know, it is what it is. Just my opinions. Welcome to the channel. In case you haven't been here before, this is my opinions, the channel. Rachel's getting ramped by Ekans. Ouch. So we're just making our way down Nugget Bridge here real quick. It's just kind of an onslaught of trainers. Do I need to heal? No, I don't need to heal. Rachel's, you know, I'm not doing the percentage. She's at high health is what I'm trying to say. Double team. Earlier I said that I was not using evasiveness moves, so yes, I will stop learning double team. Not even going to consider it. Stomped flat. Like, when I was a kid, I would definitely just, like, I would be really bad at this game, so I would just, like, open up the battle by using double team or sand attack, and then just, like, wait for them to miss. And that was my strategy. I would just wait for them to miss, and if they didn't miss, I'd just, like, reset and try again. Which is obviously, like, a really incredible strategy. Nidoran Male. I think Nidoran owned. I think Nidoran Male evolves at level 16, so this guy should probably have the evolution. But also, like, Nidoran Male, when it evolves, is, like, pretty strong. Which, by the way, the Moonstone that I mentioned earlier... Oh, no. Rachel's back up to her old tricks again. The Moonstone that we got earlier evolves both versions of Nidoran, male and female. Although it evolves their evolutions, is what I'm saying. So the thing about stone evolutions that I should mention, because Rachel also evolves with a stone, you might notice. The thing about stone evolutions is that usually what happens is, when you use a stone on a Pokemon, it will usually stop learning moves, or it will learn moves, like, very, very slowly. Oh, this is double chance for static. Oh, I'm also gonna die. Just kidding. You thought. It's usually, like, and it's a mistake I used to make as a kid. I would just evolve my Pokemon as soon as possible. And that's a mistake, because then they just, like, they don't learn any moves, like, forever. When I was playing Pokemon Black and White and I got the Fire Monkey, Sage is his name, and then you evolved him into Simisear is his evolution. Yeah. What am I talking about? No, it's Pansear and Simisear. Welcome to remembering the most worthless Pokemon ever. Pansear and Simisear. Anyways, I got Simisear as my fire type, and I just evolved him really early, and he did not learn any moves for ever. It was really disappointing. He had, like, Incinerate as his one move, and I was like, why is this guy so terrible? Then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, I'm bad. Then I also looked it up and was like, oh, Simisear just is an awful Pokemon, so I kind of felt justified in that. Oh, just continuing to absolutely destroy Nugget Bridge. We got this man with a green hat. Number 5, I'll stomp you. I am whelmed, to say the least. This guy looks like he has a Sandshrew. I don't trust this guy. He has a Mankey. It's Mankey. I considered using a Mankey for this team if I'm being real with you. I could switch out to Nicholas, because Poison does resist fighting, but oh well. Ooh, nice crit. Oh, I was gonna say this is a better chance for you to get static, but didn't even get the chance. He looked at Rachel's ability on Bulbapedia and he backed out. Okay, that's fair. I don't think Mankey has quick attack, so I think we're just kind of balling the damageless Mankey. Can you beat Pokemon without taking damage? I don't know. Okay, I don't care. I just want to play with Pikachu. Okay. Too much. Oh, I just like spammed A and then you died. Man has like an apron or something. We beat our 5 contest trainers. You earned a fabulous prize. It's a nugget. Thanks for the mystery trainer. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals. You should not be advertising that. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. You need convincing. I'm gonna beat up you 13-year-old. That'll make you join our syndicate. Ekans. Interesting to note that blue indeed came from this direction. This will become relevant later. Nice Intimidate, idiot. Unfortunately for you, Electric is special. Intimidate is probably like one of the best abilities ever. And conveniently, it comes on Gyarados, which is my favorite Pokemon ever. It's just, I mean, you just saw it there. When the Pokemon enters battle, it automatically lowers the opposition's attack. Great way to cheese fights is just like constantly switch in and switch out. Nice. Switch in and then switch out, and just constantly keeps getting Intimidate on a Pokemon with only physical moves. And then you can just like set up for free. Good stuff. Rachel's going in though, level 16. I was talking earlier about how she's kind of a glass cannon, but no, she's been, I mean, she got 0 defense there, but she's been pulling her own recently. I think she was just like a few levels under what she should have been, but oh well. And so, I mean, we're done Nugget Bridge now. Like, this Zubat is not a real threat. And there's a little, there's a little something I want to get my little mitts on in this patch of grass to the left, which you might have saw as we were crossing the bridge. Feel free to look up the route and try and guess what encounter I want to get here. But I'll be getting that after I fight the Zubat. So we'll see what this guy has to say. We'll see what this guy has to answer for his crimes of trying to bully a 13-year-old. I'm good. I know. You have anything else to say? With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. I'm good. But anyways, we got this patch of grass right here. We're definitely not going to fight this guy. And we're just going to see how long it takes for me to get the encounter I want. And I'll give you a hint. It's not Weedle. Okay, well that took a long time, and also I was maybe on the wrong route for a lot of that, so don't just do whatever, okay? I'm dumb, you can make fun of me, you're not wrong. But anyways, we got little Oddish over here, a female Oddish. Has Absorb, good start, Absorb is a good move, I respect it. Did 5 damage. Also level 12, good level. So yeah, I want an Oddish for the team. To be honest, because I usually pick Bulbasaur, I'm not super used to having a grass type on the team. But this, I think I'll prove very useful. I'm gonna just like switch out to Nicholas just so that... Yeah, I'm gonna switch out to Nicholas, that way he doesn't heal so much with Absorb, and then I'll use Peck to lower his health a little more. So, hilariously, Oddish is Grass Poison, meaning we're about to have 2 poison types on the team, but I'm not gonna let it get to me, okay? We're just gonna use Nicholas, please don't crit. Out. I thought, man, I did not think that was gonna do that much damage. So what does Oddish have going for him? Very, very slow, but surprisingly good special attack and special defense, I think. Source, do just trust me. Source, if I'm wrong, I'll just put a big I'm stupid on screen. But we're going to catch a little Oddish over here, the female Oddish. And Pokemon aficionados will note that suddenly there is a bit of a theme with this team. If you exclude Charlie, 3 of our members have something in common. Try and guess what it is. It's number 43 Oddish. Its scientific name is Odium Wondrous. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its 2 roots. Give a nickname to the captured Oddish? You betcha. Female V. I can't help but notice Pokemon's name somehow has more characters than the human name, so I'm going to rectify a mistake I made in episode 1. And you know what? I will pass the honorary title of Victoria onto this Oddish. I guess now we all know that Oddish's final evolution starts with a V. Surprise, surprise. So you can see how I connected it over here. I just ran up there. There's an item here. It's Attract. Did I even, like, explain what TMs do? They just teach your Pokemon a move. It's not, like, that complicated. Which, actually, I'm going to show off right now. Because we picked up Bullet Seed earlier, and Bullet Seed is a grass-type move. We're going to just use Bullet Seed. In this game, they are single-use. Victoria's still paralyzed. Just insert this disc directly into her forehead. And with the power of modern computing, Victoria learned Bullet Seed. I should probably look at this thing's, like, nature and stats, huh? If it's not adamant, I have no idea what it is, but... Quiet, no clue. Those are the stats. It's a good special attack, really low speed, good special defense, so I was right. Absorb, Sweet Scent, Bullet Seed. So Absorb does 20, but Bullet Speed does 10, but it can hit up to 5 times. So unless I need to restore health, probably just going to use Bullet Seed. So yeah, Victoria has joined the squad. This is our 4th member. Normally I don't get Pokemon this fast. So we have 4 Pokemon before the second gym. Which, by the way, we can actually do the second gym right now. I don't know. Haven't felt like it, I guess. But we're gonna see what Victoria's made of. We're gonna see what's going on. Let's slap her right in the front squad. Everyone's at a pretty even level except for, you know, her. So we're gonna have our big day out. See what happens. Hopefully, well, I don't think she can live up to what Rachel's capable of. Rachel has been an absolute luckster. But oh man, I wish that if Victoria could learn Focus Energy, that'd be incredible. Imagine getting Focus Energy, you have a 1 in 8 chance to crit, and you hit 5 times in Bullet Seed. That's just disgusting. Please have a Sand Shrew, that'd be so good. Saw your feet from the... Oh, okay, I was really concerned about if that was a typo or... Oh, anyways. Did I explain what Chlorophyll did? I think I kind of glazed past it. Yes, so if the weather is sunny out, Victoria's speed will be doubled, which is good considering her speed is absolutely garbage. But yeah, weather is a new mechanic in Gen 3. It was introduced in, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. An easy way to remember that is that the legendaries in that game are weather-based. Based? I hate... Okay, well. Victoria's first day out did not fare well, but that's fine. We all have rough starts. I really hate based as a word. It's just like... There are certain things that sound really good on paper. Whenever I see a comment that says based, I'm like, yeah, I get that. That's funny. I know what that means. But then you hear it said out loud, and it's just like the worst thing ever, and I hate it. So listen, Victoria had a rough day, but it's fine, because honestly she didn't like fare too well against this Ekans either. I'm just going to switch out and get Charlie to deal with this, because we do not have... As of right now, we don't have a very good way of dealing with poison types, but maybe that will change in the future. Narrator, it would change in the future, because I specifically planned for it. Get wrapped. Yeah, I don't know, there's a huge, like, dichotomy between internet lingo and real-world lingo, and it kind of... tit for tat on the crit department. It's like, sometimes I can kind of feel myself slipping into degeneracy, and then I go and have like a real conversation with someone, and I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I'm not that bad. Anyways, Nicholas is evolving now, level 16, the power level. Because like, you know, you say all these like things like based and pog and cringe and chad, I think are the new terms. But then it's like, again, you go into the real world and you're like, wow, I don't even have like the urge to say that because I'm a normal human being. Nicholas just evolved into himself, but like bigger and with spikes. Good for him. It's Nidorino, one of the most creatively aimed Pokemon of all time. I actually want to look at his stats real quick. They should have gotten a pretty big boost. Yeah, sure. He still has Poison Point. So I'm going to tell you right now, as I mentioned before, Nicholas can just like fully evolve right now. If I so choose it, Nicholas could just become a fully grown Nicholas. But that's probably not going to happen. At least for right now, because again, I want Nicholas to learn maybe like a couple more moves. I don't have it like down to an exact science. I'll use the Moonstone when I feel like it, basically. You know what I'm not going to use when I feel like it is Victoria. Let's get you know what? Trial by fire or by water. This next gym is water. Let's get Victoria into the water gym. He has a significant type advantage. Let's just get in there, right? Bullet Seed should destroy everything in here. There's no way these guys are packing like Ice Beams and Aurora Beams, so I have a really hard time thinking of what could go wrong with this. At least for right now. Bullet Seed, please. Leer. This thing probably has like Leer, Water Gun, and I cannot think of a normal type move that Horsey would learn. As you can see, 4 level difference, but Bullet Seed goes hard in the paint. At least hit 4 and just save me a turn. This thing isn't going to do anything. Well, I didn't get what I wanted, but I still have a big grin on my face, I can tell you that. Good job, Victoria. Ooh. Shelter. Shelter has really, really good physical defense, but thankfully, Grass is special, so I don't actually care at all. Punk. You know what I realized, and this is a big, like, source dude, just trust me, I think Victoria might also evolve at level 16. Which would mean I would have accidentally had 3 level 16 evolutions on the team. Which would be really funny, but again, I don't actually know if that's true. Please don't crit. My heart skipped a beat when I saw that 13 come up. Was it a 13? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was 11. Now we're at 13. How did he know? So I'm just going to go back and heal because, Victoria's underleveled and kind of dying, but she can still solo the gym. I believe in her. Ooh, almost level 14. Thanks, Swimmer Luis. We're back in the pool. So I'm like, Misty is the gym leader, as you can see right there. I'm really just like not that scared for her because we have 2 type advantages on our team. Even though they're slightly underleveled, and Misty's Pokemon are actually kind of powerful. I don't know, I'm not that afraid of this fight. Nice Goldeen Diana. Picnicker Diana. Yeah, I think Misty's highest level Pokemon is level, I want to say 20 or 21, which is pretty high, but again, I'm just not that scared of it. Worst case scenario, we just like sack Charlie or Nicholas and just be done with it. And multi-hit attacks make me really tempted to turn off move animations, but it's a slippery slope, man. If you turn off move animations, the game goes so much faster, it's like, it's scary. Don't supersonic me. Confusion, just a random chance to hit yourself instead of the enemy, it's really, really irritating. Good job, Victoria. Proud of you. Yeah, it's just... turning off move animations makes the game so much faster, especially with these moves. And, like, I like having them on just for aesthetic reasons, though. I mean, I'm feeling convinced that Victoria is just gonna one-shot this thing. This thing has Water Sport, Tail Whip, Supersonic. What? Does it know an attacking move? I'm not convinced. Anyways, got absorbed, idiot. Goldeen had its energy drained. So cool. She might get a level 15 here, which would be cool. Just getting a lot of important stuff going on. Poison Powder, that's neat. Is it neat? Yeah, it's pretty cool, because we already have Thunder Wave, so we can induce a few statuses now. Yeah, our special defense is looking pretty good, and I'm pretty sure Misty... What's our physical... I didn't see my physical defense, give me 1 second. Okay, our physical defense looks pretty good too. I don't know, I just feel like pretty confident. If I lose here, it'll be the end of the episode, but also if I win, it'll probably also be the end of the episode, so... We're leaving it on... We're not gonna leave it on a cliffhanger, okay? This fate will decide nothing. It will decide my mood going forward. But also it's the end of the episode, so it doesn't really matter. Level 18, I fought Goldeen's more fearsome than you. I don't really see a point in Poison Powdering. I mean, this guy sees a point in Hardening. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this thing's moveset is probably Harden, Water Pulse, and maybe like Swift. I think her next Pokemon has Swift, which Swift is a normal type move, which does do a fair amount of damage. So we don't like we don't just get a free win here just because we're Grass type and we resist Water. Good job on the 5-hit. We might be able to bait out a potion here. So yeah, Gym Leaders are going to start using potions when their health gets in the red, as you can see there. Which for us doesn't really mean anything. It just kind of means that she wastes a turn because, I mean, we're just going to knock her back down to like yellow health anyways, so who cares? Hopefully we get her knocked down to yellow at least. 3 hits? Okay, that's fair. Hit 5, hit 2, I guess it evens out. Water Pulse won't do very much because her special defense is good and we resist it. Might confuse though. Okay. I forgot to check Bullet Seed's accuracy. I think it's like 90, but it's not perfect. If it has 100 accuracy, that means it hits perfectly unless there's some kind of modification in play. Alright. I mean, I just absorb here because I gain like 1 health from it, so that's good. And now we're in an awkward situation where she's going to send out a relatively strong Pokemon, and I'm not convinced I can live like a Swift against it. It's Starmie, okay? 5-second spoiler, she's about to send out Starmie. Starmie's a pretty powerful Pokemon for this point in the game. It is Water Psychic. It should not have a Psychic type move at this point in the game. I just refuse to believe it. Like Swift, yeah. For a second, I thought that was going to do 26 damage. I was going to be very afraid. We're just going to hit this thing with everything we've got. And... I don't know. I think we might have to sack... someone's getting sacked here, that's for sure. I can tell you that. But who? Okay, low health. Is she likely to use... I mean, Nicholas can live anything. I was going to say if I had low health, she might be likely to use Water Pulse, in which case I wouldn't want to switch in Charlie, but... I mean, Nicholas can live anything regardless, so it doesn't really matter. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. Okay. I don't have super potions, but I do have a regular potion. You heal up Victoria. So you can now live another thing. I won't be sending her out right next. Sorry, Nicholas. Your first time fighting on your new evolution did not go so well, but I think it's time to throw in Rachel. I don't think Rachel's going to outspeed, and she might actually die to a Water Pulse, unfortunately. Yeah. Huh. Okay, this might be a little suspicious. Don't you dare. Don't give me the 5 health of disrespect right now. Oh. You almost had me, I'll give you that one. Okay, Starmie is now paralyzed, and now everything is just going to outspeed it. I'm going to switch out to Charlie just to get rid of confusion, because I want to hit this thing with the Thunder Shock. And then at that point, I think Victoria should be able to put in some work. I also, well, I didn't know, I had it on high authority that she was probably going to use Swift since I was low on health. Even though Water Pulse also has a 100% hit rate. So I knew Charlie would be able to slip in some damage. I think like a 4-hit Bullet Seed would kill, which is like a 50-50 chance. I'm gonna take this time to check Bullet Seed's accuracy. Just to make sure... Oh no, it's 100. Okay. So basically like a 50-50 lethal here, but if we don't get it, we just get it again later. Actually, I could absorb. That's just Bullet Seed. We'll just hit 4 times. She outspeeds even with paralysis. Okay. You got me. I'll just hit 4 times and kill her. It'll be fine. Or I'll just hit 2 times with a crit. Okay, Victor, dude. This series is all about girl power, dude. Like, Valerie goes in because, you know, she has a cool character design. Victoria's been going in on the crits. Rachel's been going in on the paralysis. The boys are kind of... I wouldn't say they're slack. We don't need... Sunspore paralyzes, but we already have Thunder Wave, so it's fine. I wouldn't say the boys have been slacking, but man, the girls have been putting in the work. We got the Cascade badge for beating her. Okay, Victoria did not evolve. We do not have 3 level 16 evolutions. You can cut down small trees. And Water Pulse, the favorite TM. Can't use that yet because we don't have a water type, but pretty cool. But anyways, we beat Misty, we beat Blue, we made it through Mount Moon. A lot of exciting things happened today. So, gonna stand outside Cerulean City Gym real quick. Next time on Pokemon FireRed, we're gonna do some more stuff. So, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. And always remember to clip your fingernails. Okay, goodbye.